Hi there, you made it to the Coffee Buzz Club channel. In this video, we will talk about debunking myths of decaf coffee. Is it healthy during pregnancy? Coffee lovers don't stop drinking coffee even when they're experiencing health issues related to it. Coffee's side effects aren't all bad, especially when you're drinking premium quality coffee. Drinking coffee while you're pregnant isn't recommended by doctors. But there are a few exceptions to this. As we all know, decaffeinated coffee has less caffeine content compared to regular coffee. Since caffeine usually causes side effects, a coffee that is stripped off of its caffeine can be a good option, especially for pregnant women. Is decaf coffee healthy during pregnancy? If you take caffeine out of the equation, decaf coffee is more likely to be a viable option for pregnant women. As said in this video, coffee is healthy to drink for the general public. Before we go on, know that coffee is generally healthy to drink, especially decaf. Without the issue of caffeine, the beverage should be okay during pregnancy. As previously stated, decaf coffee is healthier to drink since it has little to no caffeine. Which begs the question, how does caffeine affect pregnancy? This video will discuss the processes that caffeine goes through in a pregnant woman's body. However, caffeine is broken down more slowly during pregnancy and can cross the placenta, entering the growing baby's bloodstream, where it cannot be broken down. Although the exact mechanisms are not yet known, some studies have associated a high caffeine intake during pregnancy with low birth weight, growth restriction, miscarriage, and a higher risk of excess weight during childhood. Yet, the exact relationship of caffeine to negative pregnancy outcomes is still an active area of research, and its effects may vary significantly between individuals. Given the current level of knowledge, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, ACOG, recommends that pregnant women consume no more than 200 milligrams of caffeine from all sources per day. Caffeine acts differently in a pregnant woman's body than in an average human. Since the caffeine goes to our stomach, it crosses the placenta and will enter the baby's bloodstream. And from this point, it won't be broken down. Simply put, the baby will already have caffeine in its body. The study also pointed out that women with high intakes of caffeine had been associated with certain after effects like low birth weight, restriction of growth, miscarriages, and higher risks of excess weight during the baby's childhood. Studies suggest that a pregnant woman should only have 200 milligrams or less of caffeine each day. To sum it up, decaffeinated coffee is safe and healthy to drink during pregnancy. However, pregnant women should have strict limitations to follow for the baby to grow healthy. How much decaf coffee is safe during pregnancy? Decaf coffee generally has lower caffeine content compared to regular coffee. Although, based on regular coffees, an adult pregnant woman can drink up to 12 ounces a cup. This article discusses more of how much and why this limit matters to pregnant women. Current guidelines from the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, ACOG, and other experts say that it's safe for pregnant women to consume up to 200 milligrams of caffeine a day, the equivalent of one 12-ounce cup of coffee. More than that may slightly increase the risk of miscarriage, though the existing evidence is inconclusive. But because caffeine can permeate the placental barrier, most doctors recommend sticking firmly with the 200 milligram limit. As previously said, a pregnant woman can safely drink coffee for up to 200 milligrams only. Going above that may cause more damage to your body that may risk your baby's life. Should you drink coffee when trying to conceive? We all know that coffee is irresistible enough to leave you wanting more each cup. But you may want to rethink when taking that next cup, especially when you're trying or a baby. A study discusses the results of a study involving the effects of caffeine on conceiving a baby. For the study, researchers looked at the lifestyle factors of 344 couples enrolled in the longitudinal investigation of fertility and the environment study. They all had singleton pregnancies and were followed from before they conceived to the 7th week of gestation. According to the press release, researchers evaluated factors like caffeinated beverage consumption to determine their hazard ratio, or the daily likelihood of pregnancy loss over a given period. The biggest factor in whether a woman miscarried was an age, since a woman older than 35 had nearly twice the miscarriage risk of a younger woman. But drinking 2 or more cups of beverages containing caffeine also raised the risk of miscarriage, and that held for both men and women. As lead researcher, Dr. Buck Lewis explained, "Our findings also indicate that the male partner matters, too." Male preconception consumption of caffeinated beverages was just as strongly associated with pregnancy loss as females. Simply put, drinking 2 or more caffeine cups each day before conception can increase miscarriage risk among women. A common factor among these women that lead to these results is older age. An older woman will be more prone to a miscarriage in every 2 cups of caffeinated drink. The verdict? Decaf coffee is safe for pregnant women to drink, at a strictly regulated amount. Follow this rule precisely to reduce the likelihood of adverse effects before and during pregnancy. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.